Neptune Aviation Firebomber First Officer Jerrel Storrud took a decidedly non-traditional path to the right seat of the Lockheed Orion P-2 and British Aerospace BAE 146 aircraft. Aviation fascinated him as a child, where he flew back and forth between his parents in the summer. He's also a die-hard Star Trek fan. But circumstances, including family, meant that he went into automotive maintenance. He never lost his love for aviation and eventually learned to fly and bought an airplane, a zippy Grumman Cheetah with a single piston engine and 4 seats. As a mechanic, he was naturally curious about the Cheetah's insides, and it made economic sense for him to become an aircraft mechanic. It saved him money on annual maintenance. That A&P rating led him to the vast hangars at Neptune Aviation in Missoula, Montana.
The story of Neptune, in my opinion, is a pretty amazing story. I can't think of anywhere other than outside of Boeing or United Airlines or anything like that where a company has the longevity that Neptune has, especially a private company that operates 80,000-pound aircraft at treetop level. The company itself thrives on the dynamic nature of the firefighting environment. There is no set flight plan that we operate with. We never know what town we're going to be in at the end of the day when we're out on the line, let alone what state. As the crew chief, you need to know the entire airplane and how everything works together. Throughout the decades, a lot of the pilots have come from a mechanical background.
That tradition was alive and well at Neptune and opened the door for a pilot mechanic such as Jerrel to move into the right seat. Neptune worked around Jerrel's crew chief responsibilities to provide him the necessary ground school. And Jerrel, in return, studied harder than ever to learn the Lockheed's complex systems. Lockheed P-2 are aerial firefighters carrying 2,080 gallons of retardant and are powered by a unique combination of 2 turboprop engines and 2 turbojet engines.
The P-2 has seen the most sorties through the years of any air tanker. Therefore, it flies a higher number of hours. I love the airplane. It is a challenge to fly because it is a complex airplane. It has 2 reciprocating radial engines and it has 2 jets. There's no oral warnings or anything, so you really have to be on your game in order to fly that airplane.
Neptune is gradually augmenting the P-2s with British Aerospace 146 aircraft, which are estimated to have a service life of 80,000 hours and carry upwards of 3,000 gallons of retardant. Jerrel is also training in that aircraft. What is his advice to wannabe fire pilots and mechanics?
You should try to go after as many ratings as you can. The more ratings you get, even if you're not going to use them, they're there and you can draw from that experience of going through that and having that knowledge. I could step into the role of a mechanic if need be. I can go and fill in for first officer. It just gives you a whole lot more leverage and lateral ability, and you're not stuck doing one thing.